What's going on, guys? So this is gonna be probably a decent length video. Actually, I'm gonna stand up for this. I'm gonna do this right here. Okay, so social media. What is it good for? What's it bad for? Problems with it, good things with it. Everything about social media. That's what this video is about. Who you should be following. Just gonna cover everything. Gonna get it all off my chest, and I have no idea what the title of this video is gonna be, but you guys already clicked it, so yeah, whatever. Let's just start. So, lots of problems with social media lately, and I'm gonna address them because there's been a lot of hate on it, and just a lot of controversy between people that are posting, well, influential people that are posting, and the general public. And honestly, social media, in my opinion, should be used from a business perspective to market a very specific group of people. It's inexpensive. It's a great way to promote yourself. Fantastic. From the consumer perspective, it's a great way to get motivation for anything that you want in your life. Everyone's on social media. If you're into cars, if you're into working out, if you're into cryptocurrency, if you're into anything, you can follow relevant accounts and learn about things and motivate yourself. That's what social media is made for. You should follow people that inspire you and make you or help you become a better person and help you get towards your goals. Now, the problem occurs when everybody looks at all these things that they see on social media, all the nice cars, all the nice things, all the money, the great physiques, and everything in between. And instead of having motivation where, oh my goodness, they did this, I can do it too, I just need to work hard, when they go, I will never be like this, and start getting down on themselves. I don't have that car. I don't have that much money. I don't have that physique. And I will never have it. When you have that mindset, then there's a problem. And you really shouldn't be following those people. And you're the kind of person that needs to accept that you are who you are. And you can make yourself better, but you can't change that. And I look on things on social media all the time and like, oh, that's really cool. But I'm not saying, I don't get down myself and say, oh my goodness, like for example, before I say this, I'm going to use Bradley Martin as an example. Big fan of Bradley Martin. Watch all his videos, but here's the reality. I watch some of his stuff online. Oh yeah, that's really cool. He has a great physique. He has a gym. He has all this stuff. I look at that as motivation. Oh my goodness, he can achieve all this. But here's the deal. I will never be Bradley Martin. And quite frankly, I don't want to be Bradley Martin. I want to be myself. And that's what people need to accept. You are who you are, and you should want to be who you are. You shouldn't want to be somebody else, because guess what? At the end of the day, you can't change who you are. I'm Connor Myers, and this is me. This is my body. It's always going to be me. So me wanting to be someone else makes no sense. Now, I can want to better myself, and I can use somebody like Bradley Martin as motivation. Oh my goodness, you started off here and you achieved so much and you're still really young. Like, that's awesome. So you can look at what he's done and try to implement it yourself, but don't get down on yourself and say, I'm not there yet. That stuff drives me absolutely insane. And if you're following people that are making you feel bad about yourself and where you are in life, then you shouldn't be following them. Like, if I post a picture of myself without a shirt on, and my whole goal is that I post things on social media to say you can have a decent physique and you can still live a normal life. That's what I want to get across to people's heads, and I want people to accept it. You know what? I can get away with, I can work out 1 hour a day, I can still have a normal life, and I can look good and feel good. That's what I want people to get out of my posts. If you look at my post and you say, oh my goodness, this guy, I will never look like him, if that's what's going through your head and it makes you insecure and you don't want to take your shirt off in public now because you think that if you don't look like me or somebody else, then it's not good enough, unfollow me right now. That is a serious problem. And you need to accept that you are yourself, and there's nothing that you can change about that. At this very time, you can't change what you've done. There's nothing you can ever do to get that time back. But what you can do is look in the mirror, be honest with yourself about where you are and where you actually want to get to and how you're going to get there. But be honest with yourself. Where do you actually want to be in life? Not where your friend wants you to be, not where your parents want you to be, not where your girlfriend wants you to be. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in 20 years? And how are you going to achieve that? That's what social media should be for. Social media should be about showing what you want and motivating other people to achieve their goals and ultimately becoming a better person and becoming better together. And having all the resources out there makes things easier than ever to promote yourself and learn about everything that you can. So that's basically all I have to say about it. Use social media to make yourself a better person. Don't look at social media and say, I don't have this. And don't look at it as things that you'll never have. Use it as motivation for improving yourself. So sorry, that was really long and drawn out, but like there's so many problems right now with social media, like there's suicide, there's anxiety, people have anxiety problems, it's through the roof. Like the statistics are absolutely insane, and it's because people are looking at social media, oh my goodness, I can't talk, but particularly young girls that see these physiques, see these models that they don't look like, and they feel like if they don't look like them, then they aren't worthy, and that is terrifying. You should never be ashamed of who you are, and let's be honest, you can't. Most people will never look like a model. That's just the reality of it. You're not built like most people are not built like that, and that's genetics. That's something you can't change. Embrace who you are and accept it. Find what you're good at, because here's the deal. Yeah, you might be a model, but there's other things in your life that you don't show because you don't have them. Like, that person may not be as happy as you think they are. That person may not have a family. Like, you have to think about what's important to you and what your core values are and work towards those. Don't worry about that this person has 5% body fat or that this person looks amazing at all angles, because honestly, it doesn't matter. You're not them. So work towards improving yourself. That's all I can say. And stop being concerned with what other people are doing so much. So look through your Instagram, people you're following on Instagram, and if you see people's posts and it's not motivating you to go about your day and do better, and it's doing the opposite, then you really have to reconsider what you're doing. So that's all I have to say. I hope this was useful. I hope you guys can think about this a little bit. And yeah, send this to somebody that you think has a problem and sees themselves in a way that they shouldn't be seeing things. Send this to somebody that this can actually help. That maybe all they needed was somebody to tell them that you are yourself and you don't have to be like that person, because there is something about you, there is something about everybody that is better than somebody else. There is a reason that you are here, and you just need to find out what that is. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and think about it, and